Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. With that, we'll get out to Matt Nagy's home opener as coach of the Bears as we get to Soldier Field with Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Team drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Snell. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former #2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick.
All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You have to think on early downs like that, first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They go play action here. It's down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's #7 currently, hoping to move up.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And that hits the crossbar and comes back no good. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. From the 44, Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He can run for it, and he will. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done. No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. You keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Dancing to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
No matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket, but it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position.
It's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. And he's got Miller. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time. On second down, it's Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk, 77 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Trubisky will throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong, because they have plenty of leg.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to find Kirk complete. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
And taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Murray now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ricky Seals-Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A running play on 1st down will get 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Josh Reynolds, 100 yards receiving on the nose and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. 10-7, your final. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now with the game this close without letting panic creep in.
This is Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, Montgomery. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. And they're going to lose some on this play.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
They weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Here's Murray, and unable to connect, incomplete. Trying to erase the memory of last week when they dropped one to the Minnesota Vikings. They're in the driver's seat right now with the lead. Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now it's shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. They try again with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. On third down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to someone else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to run. On first and 10, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
That punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Here's Trubisky, and this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now.
His own offense now as they get set to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now this throw caught left side. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Snell.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut. If you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Murray now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense. It's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. You need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton. Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. There, and it's a first down. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. What an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Joseph. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Come
on. What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts? Here's Snell yet again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Murray to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Cardinals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.